on my YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. There we go. I've just gone live on my Instagram as well. Um, Hoping that so we'll be starting in a few minutes. So let's see how things pan out. Today we will be talking about a very interesting topic. Hi, I'm seeing a lot of people come in. So great to see everyone here on a Friday or Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, Friday night, whatever time zone you're on. Hi, hi, hi. So today we're going to be talking about an interesting topic. Let me see if, which is basically how to stop drifting in life. It's going to be a quick chat, not that long, uh, but nice to see all of you here. And just waiting for a few more people to jump in. So it's an interesting and important topic. There you go. Twitter is on, and let's see for YouTube. Yes, that's on as well. There was an echo there, but anyways. So how to stop drifting in life? So first of all, what does it mean to be drifting in life? um, we are going according to everyone else. We are basically meandering in life. No goals, no aims, just following the pack, following like sheep. That is called drifting in life, right? And so, my question to you is, have you ever spent time in your life where you're just wandering around aimlessly, right? Have you ever been in a situation where uh, years have passed by or months have passed by in your life, and when you look back in the last few months, you actually don't really know whether you did anything substantial or whether you did something meaningful, right? And actually, for me, for many people, years pass by. Like, for example, right now it's 2023, 2020, 2015, 20. For example, for me, it just feels like yesterday that it was 2009 and I was graduating from a university. So, uh, and many times it's because we are not concentrating things, and the reason we are not concentrating on or focusing on achieving something many times is because we don't really know what we want. So the first step we need to do in how to stop in this uh, thing about how to stop drifting in life is we want to decide what we really want to accomplish. Maybe like the top one or two things, not more than that, um, in the next 1 year or the next few months or the next 5 years, right? So uh, the first thing to stop drifting in life is to find out what we actually want, and that is actually very difficult, right? To discover actually what we really want is not easy, because when I think about what I really want, suddenly there's voices in my head that start telling me, hey, you know what, maybe you want this or maybe you want that. And many times it's voices that don't really belong to me. Maybe it's somebody else who told me that I want, that you should try this or you should try that, or maybe it's some YouTube ad that I saw that I got influenced by. For example, one good way to find out whether we actually want it or not is, say, when I was graduating in 2009, everybody wanted to become a website developer or a software developer, and that was big. And then a few years later, then everybody wanted to become a data scientist, right? Data analytics and stuff like that. And after a few years, everybody wanted to get into crypto and Bitcoin and Ether and all. And now suddenly everybody wants to become an AI specialist or start programming Chat GPT. So uh, if you feel that you've gone through all these phases, you know that you're drifting in life. You're not really listening to the quiet voice inside you called intuition, and you're listening to the noise outside. So the first step to stop drifting in life is to find out what you actually want. And different people do it in different ways. Some people take a walk in nature. Some people get away from everything. Some people meditate for hours. Some people cut off all digital media and start journaling, writing down in their books, etc., etc., whatever works for you. And once you decide that um, this is what I want to do, say one and two things. And for example, for me, I want to create a recession proof passive income. Passive income means whether I work, whether I don't work, the income keeps coming in every single month, right? And I want to create it, and basically that should be more than my monthly expenditure, right? So if that happens, then I just have pretty much I have freedom, right? So that is what I want to do. Now if other things don't happen, say in the next 2 3 4 years, but I just accomplished that, then those 2 3 4 years are worth it. That is a good checkpoint, that hey, you know what, if I didn't progress in my career, if I didn't get a six pack abs, or if I didn't do all of this, or if I didn't get involved in the next latest fad, but I somehow managed to create enough income that I don't have to work anymore for the rest of my life, will I be happy? My answer is yes. And I can ask the same question in a negative way, saying that hey, if I accomplished a six pack abs, if I accomplished whatever XYZ, the next promotion, but I still have to keep working for money, will I be happy about what I did in the last 3 4 years? The answer is no. Then you came on the right thing that you want to do, right? So anyways, so once you decide what you really want, that's when you start getting help to make it happen, right? Hey, if you already knew everything, then you would already have it, right? The reason you don't have it yet, but you want it, so because you don't really know how to make it happen. That's where the mentorship program I'm in actually is helping me create a passive income source. So you need to find out other people who have done what you want to do and seek their help. For me, I'm very thankful that the mentorship I'm doing is like doesn't require me to pay a lot of money. But hey, even if you need to pay a lot of money for getting guidance, for helping you accomplish what you want to accomplish, go do it. So once you decide what you actually want based on your intuition, and you get someone to guide you personally every single step of the way, then you start working on accomplishing that goal. For example, I'm guiding many people with their healthy lifestyle, right? Getting rid of blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, looking younger, having better skin, um, workouts, whatever. So basically, I am acting as their mentor to help them accomplish their goal. Same way, for me, I want a recession proof passive income, right? So I have my mentors who I'm learning from. And then basically, you try and remove all other distractions. Hey, you will get distracted. I get distracted every now and again. Don't get me wrong. But at the end, you have your mentors to fall back on who will hold you accountable, which is why it's important to have somebody guiding you. Honestly, if in university I didn't have any exams, I would never complete even a single course. In my job, if I didn't have a boss or I didn't have deadlines, I would still be doing the projects that I was working on 10 years before. So for most of us, we need somebody to hold us accountable. We need a boss, and we need set deadlines, right? So once you start learning from the person who's guided you and you start implementing, and initially you will not get any results, and that's the growth phase, that's the painful phase, and later on slowly results will start trickling in, and then later on you'll get massive results, right? So, and that is what is going to make you worth, like, you will not be looking back in the last 2 or 3 years and saying, hey, you know what did I do? I can't really. So that is one way that you can stop drifting in life. Decide a goal, decide on a goal, and if deciding on a goal is tough because you have to listen to your inner voice, find somebody who's successful in your field, get his help, and then set deadlines and goals so that you have something to be accountable to, right? So that you don't drift too much. And yes, you will get distracted, but your mentor is there to hold you accountable. So that is the blueprint that mostly works most of the times. And for some people, it may not work because they have always been like, many people have actually not really worked on any one thing for an extended duration. Many people have gotten excited about something, worked on it for 1 or 2 months, left it, then gotten excited about something else, worked on it for 1 or 2 months, then left it, got excited, and there's like a hopping kind of a tendency. Somebody wants to lose weight, they start a particular health program. After 2 months, they're like, hey, you know what? No, this one looks shinier. And then they join that. And then, hey, no, you know what? This one looks shinier. And then they join the next new amazing workout. Then after 3 or 4 days, it's too painful, and so on. So that tendency is also there. Um, what you need to realize is, if you've been doing that for so much time and it hasn't worked yet, there's the reason. So the best way to stop doing that is basically having a mentor who you have to be accountable to, like a boss, right? And here's the truth. What I realized is learning new things is painful. It is very painful. Why? Because you were already doing something before that you were comfortable with, and you didn't really have to think about it. And now you're going to have to change all of that to learn something new. So, was everything that you were doing before a waste of time? So, accepting that sometimes is painful. But the truth is, we will always keep evolving. We will always keep evolving. So, if you're doing the same thing that you were doing a year ago or 2 years ago, then you're in a rut. So, learning new things is another really good way to stop drifting in life, right? So, that is pretty much what I wanted to share. And just to recap, decide what you want by listening to intuition. Find somebody who already has the results that you wish to have. Ask them to coach you. Thankfully for me, my mentors, the mentorship program is free of cost, where they are helping me build a recession proof passive income. And I'm also mentoring some people with health, skincare, and weight loss. But if it's anything outside that, hey, you're going to have to find a mentor, see if they're willing to coach you, and hey, if you have to pay them, it's totally fine. Once you find somebody, set out goals with dates which are serious dates, right, where you have to accomplish certain milestones by certain dates, and then start working on it. And when you start working on it, expect that you may get distracted, right? That's completely fine, as long as your mentor is there to hold you accountable, right? So that is how you can stop drifting in life. I hope this made sense to you. And We will talk again in another 2 weeks' time. I want to make this happen every Friday, every other Friday, and we'll talk about some other topic, right? Yet to decide. So let's see.